Test, test, test. What up? Hey, everybody. Sorry guys, if you're on there, I'm just trying to get my tablet working here. So today we're starting the 8-ball singles. We started last night, continuing some of the qualifying brackets this morning. And we have the start of the finals bracket. And this match we got B division, or open as they call it. So, like always, if we can get everybody to click that share button this morning, help us out. So we got a B division match on this table, and we got a C division match on our other stream table there. You can see they haven't started yet. In the bottom right, we got the picture-in-picture, so you can keep an eye on both if you want. Who is Stu playing on table 2? He is playing Barry Sheldon. They're both from Nova Scotia. And on this table, both these guys are from Ontario. Went right around everything. Yeah, he's going to be in some trouble here. He's looking at all-out offense from the start. Now he's in trouble.
And good morning, everybody. Nice attempt at a safety there. Tried to get behind that 5-3 cluster.
You see 25?
For
What's that?
For
24? How many last?
Oh, 25.
Yeah.
Yeah, Lynn, I think I'm not sure who's who. Do you know?
No.
The gentleman at the table, I believe, is out here. Should be no reason for him not to be out. Got a little too much angle there, so he's going to have to play off that last ball. Either the 10 or 14, whatever that is. Still shouldn't pose us any problem, though. All right. Safety it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I just
stun into the 5 ball.
Yep. I just put, yeah, bring that 5 out to the middle of the table, leave the cue ball right there.
And guys, if you are just joining us, we are broadcasting out of the Sheraton Hotel in Niagara Falls in Ontario. This is the CCS Canadian Championships. We'll have all levels of play, A, B, and C. Nice shot.
Let's keep a running total. So.
And you'll have to excuse our lack of energy this morning.
We only had 17 and a half hours in the room yesterday, so.
Yeah. Can you hand me my phone there?
Yeah.
And I think I woke up this morning with about 3 hours sleep.
That's more than normal. You should be good.
I don't know if I would consider that more than normal.
That was a good hit.
That was a good hit.
He's got the angle to come back up table here off that 5.
And if anybody is interested in our numbers, yesterday we had a pretty decent day.
A few people watching.
Total views of 113,900 people tuned in yesterday. We had a total reach of 327,377.
Not bad for day one on a Tuesday.
Not too bad. So, guys, if you can help us out, share the stream, we'd appreciate it. We almost broke a record yesterday with the very first stream that we did yesterday. We had total views of 53,000 in that 4-hour run for the first stream. Our record during a 4-hour run is 66,000. So very, very close to a record. So if you do share or help us out, share the stream, invite your friends, family, share to any of the pool groups that you're members of. We would appreciate it.
This table, I do know this is Stu at the table here.
Yeah, you bet, Josh. We enjoy doing it. As tired as sometimes what it gets, we enjoy doing it. Ryan and I both want to help out, grow the sport. Try and support it as much as what we can. This is why we showcase all levels of pool. So in this event, you will see A players, you'll see B players, you'll see C players.
Like me.
Like Ryan.
Yeah.
I'm not going to argue with him anymore because he keeps calling himself a C player. So from now on, I'm going to say Ryan's a C player.
I played like one yesterday.
I actually shot pretty decent yesterday. I'm not upset with how I played. Thanks for sharing, Lonnie. Appreciate it.
Although the guy I played in singles was no C player.
No?
No.
Well, the guy I played last night on the stream was no B player, but we both didn't play like B players. We played pretty decent.
Get a B player that can run 4 racks in a row to start, I don't know. Or a C player, sorry. But then I ran 4 back to catch up.
There you go.
That was actually a good hit if he sinks it or catches a rail.
I caught a rail. He did catch a rail.
Didn't eat. Didn't eat your Wheaties this morning. Didn't eat your Wheaties this morning.
Well, you got the important part and you got a rail.
Yeah.
Yeah, wrong sport. That's curling.
Get ahead of it and sweep that felt.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, Bernie, I did. We started off kind of rough. I watched the stream last night after we went up to the room. We both started off a little bit rough, but we had, I don't know, 4 or 5, maybe 6 runouts between us in that match. But he did get me on the hill. I think I got a bad rub on that last ball to hook myself. But a good match. He's a great shot.
Another good safety here if Stu wants to.
I probably had two of the best runouts that I've had, or as far as table mapping is concerned. 2 of the better ones that I had when the stream was switched over to watch the other match. But he ended up getting me on the hill.
Yeah. Trying to do too much with that cue ball.
No, or you're talking on the match or
yes.
me? Okay. We'll do that as soon as it's sold out, Amanda. I just counted. We have 25 tickets sold on it. Hopefully by end of day today. I haven't seen a BK Rush that we've done last more than 2 days, but
no.
For some reason yesterday was a little bit slow on it.
Well, we got a few. We got that AE sold out too,
we did,
so,
yeah,
which is nice.
Yeah. So we concentrated
Finally.
a little more on the AE last night. Finally got it done. So for those that don't know, that was won by Jerry Cahan. It was spot 37 that was drawn. That number was drawn by Ted Harms. He is the president of CCS.
Yep. One of the founders of the CCS and ACS.
Yep. So Jerry is here. He is a local Ontario guy.
Yep.
So he'll be down this morning to claim his prize, he said.
Yep. He's from Timmins.
Yeah.
If you're in Timmins, he's got Topper's Pizza.
Absolutely.
Stop in and say hi to him.
Yeah, tell him Q Sports Live sent you. Tell him you won a deal.
Yep.
So anywhere around that Timmins area, go see Jerry. He's at the Topper's Pizza.
Well, didn't get any draw on that, but he's got a shot.
Oh, right on. Now you got that extra birthday cash.
Yeah, you can go to the spa on his birthday for him.
Absolutely.
Didn't say send him. I said you can go.
Yeah, no.
on his behalf. Say, look at the present I got you. I'm out of your hair for the day.
Yeah,
that was a nice shot.
It was, yeah.
You go back over to the B match here.
Although you never know, Amanda. You've got, I can't remember how many tickets. It's too early in the morning for me to remember how many you've got on the rush. But you're in it to win it. Good morning, Darcy. And once again, guys, if you can help us out, share that stream.
Yep.
As my good friend Rahana says, share it like you own it. Invite friends, families, share to those pool groups that you're members of. The more the merrier. That'll help Ryan and I wake up a little bit.
Yeah. We can see 500 or 600 people watching it. It was awesome yesterday. I think we had 625 or 630 we hit at one point.
We were bouncing between 400 and 600. Good morning, Hamza. How are you? Yeah, Tyler, there's certainly tickets left available on it. We've only sold 25, so we concentrated more on getting that AEQ done.
Yeah.
Glad it's done. So now we'll put some concentration back onto the BK Rush. And of course, that is the most sought after breaking cue anywhere in North America. Very tough to get your hands on. We do have 2 of them for this event. And if you do want a ticket and you're in Canada, tickets are $20 per ticket. No restriction on the number of tickets you can buy. If you're in Canada, you can email transfer. That's to qsportslive@gmail.com. Outside Canada, paypal.me/qsportslive. When we get your transfer in, we will write your name down on a ticket, take a picture of it, send it back to you, and you'll be in to win.
Yeah, and we do all the draws live on the stream, so you can watch along. And with that PayPal, if you guys are sending PayPal, please send it friends and family option.
Yeah, speaking of Mr. Jerry Cahan, the winner himself. Good morning, Jerry. Steph's off playing in her first match. She has a 9 o'clock morning pool match.
Yeah, Neil, that was Jerry Cahan that just commented. He won that.
For our regular viewers out there, everybody knows Jerry is one of our regular viewers. And I'm not sure, Jerry, if you were on when Ryan and I mentioned. We let everybody know that you're out of Timmins, Ontario. You own the Topper's Pizza there. And we told everybody that is in and around that area that if they go into Topper's and let you know, like, Q Sports Live sent them in.
They'll get free pizza.
Not free.
Oh.
We get a good deal. Jerry will do a little something for you. We had ladies on yesterday, Stephen.
I got some scheduled today.
Yeah.
I went through and played around with matches.
Yeah, if you are new to us, you'll know that we do not discriminate. We don't care whether you're male, female, whether you're a master, pro, B, C. It doesn't matter to us. Neil, that was Jerry Cahan he just mentioned up there.
Yep. Yeah, it's kind of all luck of the draw who gets on the table, but I did ask to move a couple ladies' matches.
Yep. Ryan and I are the type of stream company, we want to support the game. We don't care who it is playing, what level you're playing at. As much as everybody likes to view the Masters, everybody started at those lower levels. I don't know anybody that was born a Master player. So we want to showcase it all. Morning, Justin.
So this morning we got the B and C divisions playing, and then we got some ladies playing as well. At 1:30 starts the advanced or the A level players. We have a couple of them going to be on the stream as well. So, unlike yesterday, hopefully today we'll have almost a full day of uninterrupted play, other than if a game match finishes early before the next is scheduled.
Good morning, Eduardo from Puerto Rico. Thanks for tuning in.
Thanks, Lonnie. We'll
get that done right now for you. I got it here. Good morning, Mike from Oregon. And guys, anybody that does purchase on these tickets, Ryan and I do thank you for it. This is how we offset some of our costs involved in coming out to do the streams. This one in particular is a little bit expensive.
By the time we're all said and done to cover our travel costs, everything, we're going to be over $4 grand for this trip.
And David, those are 3.5 by 7 valley tables, also known as the bar box.
Yep.
So believe me, guys, we certainly appreciate anybody that does buy tickets. We do also accept donations if you are enjoying what you watch, would like to contribute to us. Never expected, but always appreciated. That helps us keep going to these events, keep trying to support this game.
I believe this is Dave at the table, if I had it right at the beginning.
And just to give you a breakdown, guys, I believe both Ryan and I play at noon,
yes.
So we'll be on the mic until about 11 o'clock. And then we'll take off. We'll go get ready for our match. And Lonnie, your tickets should be in your inbox on Facebook. Yes, Sonia, the B is intermediate, A is advanced, C would be the novice side.
And this is the updated score on this table here. It's back Barry versus Stu. This is C division playing on this table.
Tyler, I got your transfer in. I'll get that done and sent back to you. Absolutely, Jeff. It includes shipping anywhere in North America.
Yep. We got a little bit of work to do on this table here. Shooting over top of a ball here, and then he's the wrong angle to come into anything there.
Good morning, David. And Tyler, your tickets are now in your messenger.
Hey,
in
Todd.
Facebook.
How you doing? Tickets on the BK, I think we're 28 or 29 sold out of the 70 now, somewhere in around there. So we got quite a few left.
Good morning, Ryan. How are you this morning? And now we've got another 80 people or so. So for those 80 people that just joined in, if you can help Ryan and I out, share the stream, we'd appreciate it. Invite your friends, family, share to any of the pool groups that you're members of. We'd appreciate it. We are suffering a little bit of sleep depression.
Can't even say it anymore.
Yeah, right.
And it's only the second day.
Right, sleep deprivation this morning.
Yeah.
Coffee, please.
Oh, he wants his coffee. Cheers.
So the more the merrier, guys. That helps us out. Yes, definitely still the first BK rush. Morning, Tim. Morning, Trina. Am I 1 or 2?
Test. Yep. Grant's on channel 2. Turned his mic off while he's chugging his coffee.
Yeah.
Wake him up.
I didn't want you guys to have to hear me chugging coffee.
You're right next door, Tim. You should be down here watching in person then.
Amanda, we got your transfer in, and yes, I can do that for you.
Morning from Scotland.
Hey, good morning, Taylor.
Is it still morning over there or late afternoon, probably? And Stu should be out here. Just needs to stop the cue ball.
Oh, that's not bad. That's afternoon.
Yeah. 2 p.m. Oh, I'm used to the extra couple hours because different time zone. We're in Eastern now.
Yep.
Yeah, he can bank it back to his bottom right corner. He can kick at it. He can.
And Amanda, those tickets should now be in your inbox as well.
Nice
Trina,
try.
thanks for tuning in.
Long shot left. sent it through PayPal, we'll send you your ticket back through the same email address your PayPal is.
He said he sent it last night.
Or last night. Let's take
have a look.
Yeah, it's right there.
Okay. Do you want to look in there for it?
Yep.
So, David, what probably ended up happening is we wrote out your ticket, put it in the bag, but never took a picture and sent it back to you. So we'll get that done for you today. We'll get it here right away. We're just going to have a look through the tickets that we've got, find your name. Absolutely, Taylor. You are welcome over here anytime, brother. Unless that was on, which queue was that on, David? Was that on the AE queue or was that on the BK? Thanks, Kevin. Appreciate that. Oh, never mind. We found it.
We found it, yeah. Just pulled all the tickets out, found it. We'll send it to your inbox here right away.
Can I give a hello to Steve Davey from Kevin? Hello, Steve Davey from Kevin. Provided Steve has his volume on. And once again, guys, for the 200 people that we have on thus far, where is everybody watching from?
Dave, that just came. Should just show up in your inbox on Facebook right now.
Well, Taylor, if we can grow big enough, we might come to a stream over there in Scotland.
Yep.
We will travel just about anywhere. So if you do know of any tournaments that you do want to have streamed, let us know. We'll let you know what we need in order to get out there to make it happen. And this is why we do what we do, guys. The pool community is small as what it is. It's a worldwide community. And this is why we do what we do. We want to support the game. Doesn't matter where you are, what level of play you're at. We want to be able to do it for you. Amanda won. Yeah. Amanda. Yeah. Darcy Mike, ouch.
Yeah.
Jamaica watching. Welcome to the stream, Adrian. Thanks for tuning in from Jamaica.
That'd be Grant's style of pool. Pool on the beach.
You bet. That is my style of pool all day long, every day.
Yeah.
And twice on Sundays.
I'd need to stock up on sunscreen. I burn too easy.
And yes, if the juniors are playing in this event, we will do our best. That is definitely a group that Ryan and I want to support. We are still waiting for Jason Klatt. Eventually, he will get his green card. Jason has let us know that in Calgary, if we can get him his plane ticket, we met him down when we were at the Forebears last year in North Dakota. And if we can get him a plane ticket to Calgary, he'll come up and spend a day with the juniors. So super classy guy, really supportive of the junior program. He also came up through the junior program, so he wants to show it as well, show his support. Kevin, thanks for tuning in from the Philippines.
And we do have juniors playing.
Yes,
we have a couple divisions, yeah.
Hamza from Pakistan. John, depends on what level you're in, A, B, and C divisions.
How many entries?
How many entries, whether you're in 9-ball, Scotch doubles, team 9-ball, singles 8-ball,
Yep.
team 8-ball.
Don't think they will post them all on CompuSport once
They will.
Get,
So guys, if you do want to follow along or stock a player or a team, all of the brackets and payouts will be available online. That is on CompuSport.
once they get them entered, yeah.
Yeah. So once all the prize money is in, that's when they'll start posting out what everybody will win.
So 9-ball yesterday, first place was 1175, plus full entry next year into this, which is another few $100. So.
Yep. And Delbert, we would love to come down and do that stream for you in Ohio. And as we mentioned, guys, we will travel just about anywhere. We are from Calgary, so to give you an idea, Calgary is on the other side of Canada.
Yeah.
We're about 3,000 miles from home, give or take. We do travel down into the States as well. We'll be in North Dakota mid to end of April.
Yep.
And again, that'll be for the Forebears Classic. If you are in and around that event, make sure you add that to your list. That event is one to add to the to-do list.
Yeah,
it
it's
is
pretty
so
awesome
well
in there.
Amazing event. The gentleman that runs it, his name's Ray Poitra, and his staff out there, they do an amazing job. It is a pro-am event, so it's kind of a mixed bag. You never know what you're going to get. You may be playing regular Joes, or you might draw lucky and get to play a pro.
Yeah. That's what I'm hoping for.
Absolutely.
I'd rather
Me
play
too.
the pros, even if I lose out, just
Well,
a chance to play them.
Absolutely. You're expected to lose against the pros, but
Just imagine if you beat one.
the experience you would get is second to none.
Your Fargo rating go through the roof.
Yeah. So out of everybody that is watching, we've dropped a little bit in numbers. You'll see that bounce up and down all day. But is there anybody new? Is this anybody's first time watching along with us? Josh, we're actually going to try to help out with that. Over the next few streams, we're really going to start pushing pushing the forebears and pushing that donations.
He shot that a little quick.
Yeah, Kevin, give a shout out to Dave for sure. So for all of the viewers that are new following along with us, if you want to follow along with us in the future, very simple to do. If you go onto our Facebook page, click the like and the follow button. That'll let you know every time that we come live. It'll give you a link. And same as when you clicked in today, very point and click easy. You'll also see if you go onto our posts in the archives, we're about 850, somewhere between 850 and 900 prior streams that you can go in and watch. All of our streams are free. That's the position that both Ryan and I took. That is our business plan. I got excited, he made a ball. So it is the hottest queue in North America. We are selling 70 tickets on those. Tickets are $20 in Canadian dollars. If you would like a ticket and you're in Canada, you can email transfer qsportslive@gmail.com. Outside of Canada, use PayPal, paypal.me/qsportslive. When we get your transfer in, we'll put your name on a ticket, take a picture, and we'll send it back. As soon as we sell out those tickets, we will do the draw live on the stream for you. Tim, it may be the fact that when Ryan put the
oh, I didn't add the mics to the new shot. Yeah.
There you go. So while you were sitting on that, nobody heard anything I just said there.
Well, they didn't want to hear you anyway. Or maybe they did, I don't know.
Well, they probably did.
Oh, okay. Do you even remember what you're talking about?
You should tell me when you start switching stuff.
Oh.
Then I know.
Okay.
Michael, thanks for tuning in all the way from Manila. So sorry about the loss of sound there, guys. We forgot to add the mics on to
the room shot.
The room shot. I think the BK Rush had the volume.
Oh
on?
yes, yeah.
Okay.
Everything that'll sound volume, yeah.
Yes, I'm high.
I'm going to run over and get an update on this score.
Yeah. Yeah, right on, Taylor. Like I said prior, man, you're always welcome over here in Canada. Anytime you want to come, you let us know. We'll hook you up. Hamza, the price of the BK Rush, $20 per ticket. No restriction on the number of tickets you can buy. As soon as we sell out those 70 tickets, we will do the draw live for you on the live stream. Yeah, Thomas, so what this event is the CCS, which is Canadian Q Sports. In Canada, in the States, it's known as ACS. And this is the playoff event for the Canadians. So you have a mixed bag. You have all levels of play, A being the top or masters, B being the intermediate, C being the novice. We started with 9-ball yesterday singles. There's 9-ball teams. There was Scotch doubles. There is 8-ball singles and 8-ball teams. So we will be live every day this week up until end of day Saturday, starting at 9 o'clock in the morning is first stream, and we'll end somewhere between 11 and midnight, depending on the day. And you can enter every event. It is open to everybody, guys. If you want to come down and play in the singles event, whether that's in 9-ball or 8-ball, it is open to anybody. If you do want to come and play, pay the sanctioning fee, your entry fee, put your money in the middle, get your cues out, and see how you fare. If you do want to play in the team event, you do have to be a member of the league, and you must have a minimum of 8 weeks played.
Yep, that's ACS or CCS.
Yep. Just went over that too.
Did you?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, and score update, 2-2.
And Eddie, you are correct. These tables are 3.5 by 7 valley tables, also known as the bar box. And guys, once again, help us out. Share that stream. Like my friend Ra Hana says, share it like you own it. The more viewers we get, the better it is. We like to follow along on all the comments, answer any questions, so on and so forth. And the more viewers, the more awake Ryan and I seem to get.
Yep.
We're suffering a little bit. We put in 17 hours yesterday. Total sleep last night was about 3 hours. We'll be back in for another 17 or so hour day today. And Mr. Jerry Can just popped into the room, I'm assuming to pick up his wonderful prize. Maybe. He might just donate it back to us. So guys, I'm going to jump off the mic. I'll let Ryan kind of take over there. Or unless Ryan wants to jump off the mic too, then we'll be unmanned for about 10 minutes.
Well, I'll leave the mic going so you can hear some sound, but we'll be stepping away for a couple minutes.
another one going on today. Hey! Congratulations! I don't know if I'm good to get on the mic right now. I don't know when I play, I should look.
All right, guys. I'm back with you. Ryan's still not back yet. He had to run to his vehicle. Steph might join me on the mic. Depends how she feels. Welcome back, Nigel. And Dave, thanks for tuning in from the Caribbean. I'm a little jealous of your weather. We were just outside and it was still snowing. Snowing in Niagara Falls, Ontario. Back in Calgary, the weather's beautiful. Everything's melting. And being the troopers that we are, we came and decided that we needed more snow. And Steph just updated the score, so that is accurate. I wish we were getting sunny weather today. That would definitely help my energy level. The 17 hours that we put in yesterday with the 3 hours of sleep I got last night is not helping my case this morning. And guys, if you can help me out, share the stream. I'd appreciate it. We do follow along with all the comments, or at least I do right now. I'm manning the mic. No, Chad. No beverages last night. We finished up, I believe, 1:30, 2 o'clock. And then I went back to the room. I watched the match that I lost on the hill. Being the smart guy that I was, figuring, I don't need sleep. So I watched that match and then finally got to sleep. And for whatever reason, my eyes decided to open at 6 o'clock this morning. Yep. Yeah, if you're not used to that white stuff, it can throw a monkey wrench into everybody's plan, especially if you're not used to it. And good morning, Marvin. Yeah, Chad, that roll did not sit well with me. I thought I ran out that table really nicely. The shot that I had into the corner, I had just enough where I had to throw that ball in. So obviously I had to put some right spin on that. It came off the rail, and I thought I would catch the underside of that ball and sit perfect. But that was not the case. I thought I ran out a couple of nice racks, so when Steph switched over the camera, I probably had two of the best mapped out tables that I've run out for a long time. They were really difficult outs, and got out on them both. Thought they were on the stream, and then Steph informed me that she had switched over to the other match, so they're still there, kind of in that small window, but very, very difficult to see. They were probably two of the best runouts I've had for a while. Yeah, we're pretty spoiled, I think, and I think that's true really with anywhere in North America. Certainly in Calgary, that's where we're from. We are very, very spoiled with the number of tournaments that we get to play. We always have a choice, almost a tournament every day of the week. We got definitely a lot of pool coming up still over the next 3 to 4 weeks. So we are very blessed with the number of players, the caliber of play that we have in Calgary. Edmonton is very much the same way, Edmonton being our rival city. So if you go back into the archives, you'll see some of the streams from the Hidden Spot, Leather Pocket. Those are all in Calgary. Red Deer is the corner pocket, which is kind of the halfway point between Calgary and Edmonton. That is kind of the meeting point for all the Calgary Edmonton players to get together and kind of beat each other up a little bit on the table. So we're definitely lucky, very blessed. The prize, Taylor, depends on a few different factors. Depends on what level of play you're at. So this is a little bit of a mix. You're going to have A players being the masters, B players being intermediate, C being the novice. You've got singles 9-ball, team 9-ball, Scotch doubles, singles 8-ball, team 8-ball. So they have not posted any of the payouts as of yet. All of those will be posted on the draw sheets. They are available online. That is through CompuSport. So if you want to stock any player or team, Just Google CompuSport. You'll find the Raid or Niagara Falls event. Click in there and that'll show you all the brackets, all the players. You can do a search on either the team name or the individual player. It does pay out past third. No, Andy, still lots of tickets left on that. We haven't even reached 30 tickets yet. So definitely lots of tickets left on the BK Rush. Yeah, they may have that. Ryan's just on the computer, so I can't check what those payouts were, but it does sound accurate. They haven't posted anything for the 9-ball teams, 8-ball singles, or 8-ball teams as far as prize money yet. Andy, that one was won. That was won by Jerry Can. You're talking about the AE Custom Q, the Tiger Q, or the 1500. That was won by Jerry K.N. Those were all sold out last night before we shut down for the night. And I believe, yeah, we had Ted Harms. He's the president of CCS. We had him do the draw on the live stream. So if you do want to see that draw, guys, it is in the archives. It'll be the very last stream of the night.
That's gone up. That used to be 500 now. Everybody's pumping their prices up.
Depends, Dave. This exact question comes up all the time, not only with the Q, but what tip is the best, what chalk is the best, what equipment is the best. And again, I'll tell you my opinion and my opinion only. When you're talking about best equipment, it is so personal to each player, depending on the skill set you have. There's not a cue out there that's going to make you a quote-unquote better player, same as chalk, same as a glove, same as any of those other pieces of equipment you can get. It really does depend on your own skill set. So all of that equipment is meant to enhance what it is you already have. The kind of the best advice I'll give is to try out a few different tips, soft, medium, hard. You try a couple of different brands, but I use an Onyx myself. But all of that equipment is just, it's meant to assist you in the skills that you've already got. Absolutely you are, Ryan. And again, it depends, Dave, whether you're looking at a production queue or a custom queue. Custom queues, you're obviously going to pay a little bit more. I'm a fan of custom queues. I play with a Mickelson custom queue. But I paid for it. I definitely paid for it. My queue, I spent $2,800 on my queue. Yeah, absolutely. I'm not sure what your skill level would be, Dave, but you'll find that kind of as you progress and you keep getting better and better and better, your desire for different type of equipment will be there. Going up into the custom cues and different types of tips, and you know, now you see online all the time low deflection shaft. Mickelson, which is the one I play with, actually makes a 0 deflection shaft. But they take a long time to get used to. When I first got my Mickelson, I would say probably 6 months of learning how to use the cue. But the hit is always going to be personal to what type of hit you like, whether you like it firm or a little bit more whippy. I used to be the player that really liked a really whippy cue. I had a Kevin Daru shaft. I don't know if everybody knows what Kevin Daru is or who Kevin Daru is. Out of Vancouver. Or sorry, out of BC. I'm not sure if it is Vancouver or not, but I know he's in BC. And that Kevin Daru was about the whippiest shaft that you could ever find. So the action that you could get was huge. I used to be a very, very juicy player, play with a lot of English. I've now learned to control that a little bit more. I use the juice when I need it. Yeah, good hitting cue. I believe we actually had an OB1 at one point. That was in one of our really early streams.
We have 3 OB.
Oh, there you go. Ryan, we do have an OB.
We have
3 of them.
Not just a qualifier.
I sent you those pictures.
I want a picture of the actual thing.
Right here. You check me after. I think the best thing that you guys could do for your game, though, and I know I'm sounding a little bit biased here, is the sure shot. I would say that my level of play is a lower level master player. Anybody at my caliber or below that, that would be about the best piece of equipment that you guys could buy to enhance your game.
No opponent yet. You get one of the C guys moving up.
They do hit different, Ryan. Anytime that you're going from one cue to another, the hit will always be different. Expect that your game will drop before it goes back up. Once it goes back up, you'll reach another level. Knowledge is going to be the biggest key there. When it comes to executing shots, if you look at even an A player versus a pro, there's no shot out there a pro can make that an A player can't make. What makes them a pro is the mapping of the table, how they control the rock, and their mental game. So if you're looking for that piece of equipment that will do something for your game, that is the sure shot. Without a doubt, anybody my level or lower, in my opinion, it's a must-have. So if you want to see what the sure shot is, guys, if you go on to their website, www.sureshotbilliards site, there's 2 S's there, .com. They do have a tutorial on that. We will have information on it on the live stream in about an hour from now. But like I said, in my opinion, that anybody that is my caliber of player or lower, definitely a must-have. For the price, you cannot go wrong with it. They're $25 Canadian. If you are in Canada and you do want one, please contact us. You'll get them cheaper through Q Sports Live than you will on the website. The opposite of that is true if you're in the States. If you're in the States, go onto the website. You'll see a discount code there. It'll say CSL Viewer. In that discount code, put CSL Pool, all capital letters, and that will get you your discount. Yeah, absolutely. Like I said, Ryan and Brad, it probably took me a good 6 months of playing with that Mickelson cue before I kind of figured out the secrets to it. So now I'm comfortable with hitting with the cue, and I can kind of start getting back into figuring out how to map my tables with it and so on and so forth. So. Yeah, absolutely. If you're in the area, guys, we do have those sure shots at the desk here. If you're in the area, come and see either Ryan, myself, or Stephanie. We'll be able to hook you up. Nice break there. So I think you made the right choice going with low ball. Everything with low ball has a home. You really don't have to move anything. You don't have a whole lot of work to do.
So when these matches are done, like say next week, if you want to pull them up, would you be able to watch them?
Yep, you go to our YouTube page or Facebook page, and you scroll down the wall or click the video link, and it'll show them all. Just remember the date and time you're watching, because we stream 4-hour chunks at a time, right? Then you can just fast forward, find your match. We do switch back and forth between tables.
I'm live right now, please. Thank you.
Rob Hall, he's telling the truth.
Oh, we can, yeah, if you remember what time, it helps a lot. What time you play. Okay. Like I said, it could be, we could have started that stream at 5 o'clock, right?
I would like to know where the money is.
It's a 4-hour.
Hi guys, can you hear me? I'm not sure which button is whose mics here, so you can just let me know if you can hear me. Can you hear me, Michael? Hi guys, can you hear me now? I don't know which button is whose mic, but trying to get things worked out here. Sorry, we just have a player here that has had some early cocktails and is venting a little bit right in the microphone, so we're trying to just drown him out. focus on the men's match here. Give me 1 second. I'm just going to grab some names and some scores so we know where we're at. 1 second.
Why did we go away from that one? They're wanting to go back and watch their match, so I don't care. And watch down there. We're going to stay on the ladies' match till the game's complete here, guys.
All right, guys, we are back with you. Sorry for the delay. And yes, we are going to stay with the ladies for a little bit. We want to show them some love too. As we mentioned prior in the broadcast, we are not the type of company that's going to limit our stream to higher end players, masters, pros, that kind of stuff.
There is the picture-in-picture if you want to watch the other table.
Yeah.
These ladies are looking forward to going back and seeing how they play at least 1 or 2 games. So keep the comments positive too, please.
Well, this is the thing, guys. Everybody started all at the lower levels. We are the type of company, we want to be able to showcase pool. We want to grow it from every level. So we do not restrict it to any level. You'll see A, you'll see B, you'll see C. The best thing about it is for those that do get the opportunity to play on the stream, it gives you the chance to go back and watch yourself. It is one of the best training methods and training scenarios you can put yourself in, and then go back, watch yourself, see what you did right, see what you did wrong, make your improvements. Yeah, we have same schedule throughout the day, guys. You'll get a mix of levels of play every day.
1:30 today. We got A division starting. A couple of them on the stream.
No, absolutely, guys. We're not saying you're complaining. We just wanted to kind of let everybody know where we're at, why we do what we do. If you ever do play in an event that we are streaming, if you do get to be on the stream table, all of those are archived on our Facebook page. You can always go back. Those are always free. Go back and watch yourself. Learn from what you've done there.
And we will alternate back and forth between the games here.
What a nice shot.
That was a nice bank.
Really nice shot.
And then I don't know what. Do we know what or who?
Steph, can you run over and grab their sheet, please?
Jeff and who?
Go grab it.
We don't do that.
So, Jeff and Andrew. 2-0 for Andrew.
Just outside the door.
There's actually one right there.
Right there, yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, this is the other benefit of us kind of switching back and forth between tables. For those that are playing in the event, their friends and family can watch from around the country. And we'll apologize, guys, there before the break. Had a gentleman come in that used some language that was not appropriate, which is the reason why I took a little break. So hopefully that didn't come across too much on the stream. When do you play again? Well, Bernie, he got my attention. I'll say that. That is definitely one thing I do not appreciate is when we're live and we have microphones on for guys to come in when perhaps they've had a few too many already.
Yep.
And start swearing and cussing and calling people out on the live stream. That does not sit well with me.
Yeah, Grant had to leave before he killed the guy. And then he sat down and started bugging me. That's when Steph grabbed the mic and
So, I'm still trying to just kind of get my bearings back here, calm myself down a little bit. Once I get there, I'll be good. But that is definitely one way to get me going in the morning. On a positive note, we are broadcasting live. We're out of the Sheraton Hotel, and we're in Niagara Falls, Ontario.
Yep. Not sure who that was that just won that match, but that game.
A division will start at about 1:30. I believe we actually have a 1:30 match on the live stream.
Stephen Holem versus somebody.
Stephen Holem versus...
I'm not sure. Somebody.
Yeah.
I think so, yeah.
Can you go back there for 1 second?
Who?
Go back to there. There is the updated score. Thanks, Brian.
Unlike back home, we don't know a whole lot of these guys, so.
Yeah, I think the brochure might be wrong, Jason. We're just going to have a look.
Oh,
1:30.
Stephen Vince Lewis, who was finished second in the 9-ball last night.
Louis Fizakis
And table
versus
one.
Stephen Halem on table 2.
Table
Table
one.
1 is Barry Hui and Bill Hong.
Bill is out of Mississauga.
So those are definitely matches, guys, that you will want to watch. Hopefully I'm done my match before they start. Those are the type of matches I like to commentate on. They make our job easy.
Yeah. 6 o'clock.
Can you see if I have an opponent yet?
You probably won't. Because they're moving up from the... Yeah, Dave Mills.
Sure Shot Billiards site 2s's.com.
That was Dave that played over here. That was Dave that played here this morning.
Site, yeah. Good morning, John. How are you this morning? And guys, once again, if you can help us out, share the stream, we would definitely appreciate it. We are getting around to that 11 o'clock mark. It's just about time for me to go start warming up for my match. I play at noon. Ryan plays at noon. So we will leave you in the capable hands of Stephanie Toy. And just while Andrew is deciding on what his shot will be, give you a quick view of what the entire room looks like. There are 54 tables in the room here, and then another 4 or 6 in the breakout room, which is where I want to be. That is where I want to play my matches. It has an unbelievable view of Niagara Falls. I will try to get a picture of that room, and we'll put it up there so you guys can see that too. I think everybody wants to play in there. So, guys, I think I'm going to jump off the mic. I will leave you in the capable hands of Steph.
She plays in her next match.
What?
Stephanie plays her next match in that room.
Oh, no way. You get to go play in the breakout room.
That's not even me.
She gets to go play in the breakout room, which is where I want to play. But anyway, I'm going to jump off the mic here, guys. I'll leave you in the capable hands of Stephanie Toy. I am going to go practice up for my match that starts in an hour. Appreciate everybody tuning in. Once again, guys, like my good friend Rahana says, help us out, share the stream, and share it like you own it. I'll sign off for now. Appreciate everybody tuning in. I'll leave you with Steph.
Okay, guys. Sorry for the dead air. We're just trying to get arranged here. You guys are just getting ready to play their noon o'clock matches. Just checked on the scores. Those scores are correct. I believe this is Andrew here at the table from Nova Scotia. This is one of those toughies. What do you do here? He's trying to bump it to open it up a little bit, but instead he's going to put one more in there just to make it interesting. And Jeff takes the bait. Took his 9-ball. I'm not sure of the angle he's got on that 12-ball. It looks like he can only cut it up, but I don't think it goes by that 6-ball. Calling the corner bank. Good try, just a little short. And no problem for Andrew to get out there. So 3-2 for Andrew.
The Tim Hortons, you know, on the strip, it's like halfway up on your left. It's huge.
So it looks like Jeff here has got high ball. Everything pretty much goes. The only thing he's got to work on here is looks like a little bit of a good leave on that 10 ball because it only comes up. But I think that's the only one he's got to worry about. Oh. I guess it slops in. My mistake. Tough to see the angles here. I'm not sure if that 5 ball goes past that 7 down there. I guess we'll see. Thank you, Rob. I'm not sure what division this is. I didn't take a look at the sheet. So stay tuned today, guys. We have some great pool coming up. The A division for the 8-ball singles will start this afternoon at about 1:30. Those are the games you definitely want to watch. Some great players here from all over Canada and the close U.S. I know there are a couple of teams here from Oklahoma and New York. Pretty much last ball rolling. Jeff gets a ball. So all the ringers are here. They'll start up this afternoon, and I believe they're set up in this vicinity, so we'll have lots of the A players on the stream this afternoon. This evening, I believe we are starting 9-ball teams. I could be wrong on that now that I think about it. Sorry. No, today is all 8-ball singles. That will continue Thursday. 9-ball teams will start Thursday afternoon, evening. So my mistake, guys. Looks like looks like Jeff is starting to feel pretty good here. I think we're going to see a pretty tight match. It should be back and forth. Morning pool is never the best. It's hard to kind of get your ground. (9 a.m. is pretty tough to be coming and banging balls. So it takes a little bit. Looks like he's starting to feel it now, though. I just cursed him. Sorry, Jeff. No, Scott. These are world standard pool rules. So as long as the ball goes in the pocket that you call, it is good. It doesn't matter how it gets there. It can go off 3 balls and 2 rails. It doesn't matter. As long as that ball goes into the pocket, you're good. So this is kind of the window that Andrew was looking for, I'm sure. And that's a general rule for everybody. When your opponent makes a mistake, you need to step up and capitalize, because who knows if you're going to get another shot. A little tic-tac-toe for Andrew, so he's up 1 again. Like I said, back and forth, they're racing to 6. So while Andrew is racking here, I'll flash this up for you guys. This raffle is just going on. We started this yesterday. So we have a BK Rush that we're raffling. We're only selling 70 tickets at $20 a pop, guys. The version that we are raffling right now is the wrapless version. So if you guys want a ticket on this raffle, I would encourage you to do so. These queues are sold out all over the place. I believe they are back ordered until about August. So you can e-transfer your money into qsportslive@gmail.com or via PayPal at paypal.me/qsportslive. Once we receive your transfer, we'll take a picture of your ticket and send it off to you. And as soon as we sell 70 tickets, we'll do that draw live. And you'll have the option, the guys will always give you the option to take the queue if you wish. And the queue is pretty amazing. It does everything it says it does. Feels like no other break queue I've used in my life. Or I'm sure they will offer you the cash buyout for it. They are that popular, they would love to keep raffling them if they could. Also, congratulations to Jerry Kayan, who won the AE Tiger or Cash option raffle that we had yesterday. We finished that up at the end of the night last night. Jerry Kayan from, I believe he's from Hamilton, won that queue. He is still deciding what option he's going to take. He really liked the AE queue. He also likes another queue that the guys have in the bag, so he's teetering between a cash payout and adding more money for another queue or taking the AE. And also a congratulations to Amanda Grunwall, I believe her last name was, who bought tickets on the 50-50 late last night, and she won the pot. The 50-50 was a total of $445 to the winner. We'll be running 50-50s all day today and a new one every day while we're here. And I believe the pots are just going to keep getting bigger and bigger. We have more players here today for the 8-ball singles. Teams will start tomorrow, so the room is going to fill up. So if you guys are interested in 50-50 tickets as well, you can get us the money in the same way. Just let us know what you're sending it for. 50-50s are 1 ticket for $5, 3 tickets for $10, or 10 tickets for $20. And that just goes to help Q Sports Live be at these venues or these tournaments for you guys. That's another one for Andrew. That was a quick one. So Andrew from Nova Scotia is on the hill here. They are both racing to 6. Ryan, we've all been there. I've been a total of like 12 numbers away at a 50-50 at an NHL game. I can't even describe the feeling when you're that close to winning 50 grand. It's pretty heartbreaking when you're that close. Thank you, Ryan. As soon as we receive that, and the guys are just getting ready to play their match. So as soon as they get back from their match, they will write out those 50-50 tickets for you and send them off.
You should buy a raffle on that one. It's only $10 for a ticket.
Aw, thanks, Ryan. Isn't that the life? Watching pool while you're at work. It's like you're getting paid to watch pool. It's fantastic. Jeff at the table here. It's kind of a do or die this game. He wants to keep it tight on Andrew, who's on the hill. If you guys have a chance to make it to this tournament, I would encourage you to do so. It's a great tournament. Ted Harms here makes this venue work for 54 tables in this main event room. There's a few options for you to come and play. If you play ACS or CCS in the US or Canada, you are you're able to play in this tournament for team and singles. You need 8 weeks, I believe it is the magic number. If you do not play ACS or CCS, you are able to come and play singles. You can pay the registration fee and the sanction fee, and you're able to get in. You just won't be able to play the team event. But if you guys are interested in heading down to Niagara, the views are amazing. The Sheraton is obviously a nice hotel, lives up to the standard. I would encourage you guys to do so. This tournament is much bigger this year than it was last year, and I think it's just going to keep growing. So. All right, and that is the life, and getting paid to do so. I'm not going to tell. So Andrew got a little bit lucky there. He just avoided the scratch with perfect weight. So I think he just took a deep breath there, so he's just trying to hold it together one more game, get this finished up. It looks like he's going to have to plan a little carefully for this 13-10, I believe that is, in the bottom rail. He may see a combo on the side there, but those are tough and tight. Yeah, it looks like he's looking at the combo on the side. I think if you're looking at the combo on the side, maybe going to the bottom right corner might be a better option. The corner pockets are a little bit bigger for a combo like that. Good morning, Jim. Thanks for joining us today and every day. Yeah, that's what I think, Rob. If you combo that all the way to the bottom right corner there, the corner is a bigger pocket, obviously, and that side pocket is only half a pocket from the angle he's at. Got to hit it perfect. Yeah, Jim, I wouldn't expect anything less from you. I'm surprised you even have to work. You can just live your life off of winning cue draws. Make money that way. Almost, almost. So he gives Jeff an opportunity to get a game here. He's got 2 balls in the 8 left on the table. Looks like he's got a little bit of angle here on this 7. He needs to get all the way to this bottom rail for the 8. He's going to have to stroke it good. He miscued. That's very unfortunate. Yeah, that was a missed opportunity by Jeff. Sometimes you get a little too excited. I don't think he was expecting to get back at the table there. Jeff gives it to him. So that's Andrew coming on top on that match there. Yeah, Jim, I don't even want to know what your cue bag is worth these days. You've won too many. And chalk is cheap. That's just nerves. I think he was really excited to get back to the table there and just lost focus for a split to second. That's all it takes. Thank you, Jim. As soon as the guys sit down and receive those transfers, they'll make out those tickets for you guys. So for now, we will switch back to this ladies' match. This is Kathy and Dina. Let me just check and see what the score is here. It is 2-0 for Dina in a race to 3. Tanner, Andrew let Jeff back at the table because he missed a combo into the corner pocket. And he sunk his first ball and left himself a little short side on the second ball and got a little too excited, and he miscued. So totally airballed. Did not hit, so gave Andrew ball in hand on his last 2 balls there and the 8. Thank you, Bernie. I played the qualifier this morning, and I can't say I'm really that disappointed in myself. I played amazing. probably the best 9 a.m. pool I have ever played in my life. Played some great outs. However, I made some very costly mistakes. If you're willing to listen to my rant here for a little bit, I'll tell you my story. Okay, the ladies are just going for a quick break here, so they will be right back. While you're listening to my sob story, I will put up the schedule for the week. You guys can have a graze at that. So I'm racing to 3. I go for a breakout. I get a bad rub off one of her balls, and I scratch the 8. That's how I started my day. But otherwise, I was playing great. This second game, she has a straight in 7 ball for her last ball, and then the 8. She pounds it in. It rattles. Brrr, and it sat there. She turned around and was like, "Oh my God!" And her ball dropped. So she gets out on me in second game. Third game, I'm running perfect. Her ball is on the rail in front of the corner pocket. The 8 ball is just sitting behind, so I have to slide in this little window to shoot the 8 ball up. I make it, and I'm lucky I just had a millimeter of space. If I had just hit it a little bit harder, I would have been frozen behind her ball or hooked behind her ball. So that was fortunate, and it goes 2-1 to me. The fourth game, she wins, so now we're hill-hill. The hill-hill game, I play absolutely amazing. I'm playing great shape. My stroke is good. And the same thing happens. It was my ball in front of the corner pocket, her ball on the rail behind, and then the 8 ball behind the rail after that. And so I play great shape. I perfectly bump my ball out into the corner, and I just get enough to come out to see the 8 ball and run it up the rail. The 8 ball is almost frozen. Have to run it up past the side pocket. That's one of my most hated shots. And I'm thinking, just stroke it good, pot the ball, nice smooth stroke. And I stroked it, and I hit it so good, I followed it in. So that is how I lost my first match this morning. So hopefully, when I play at 4:30 today, I will not be making those kind of mistakes. So thanks for listening to my rant. That's how my day started. So guys, this is the schedule for the week. Obviously, today is Wednesday. We're going to be watching 8-ball singles all day, all divisions. The men's 8-ball singles will start this afternoon at about 1:30. So make sure you guys tune in for that. Thursday, singles and teams. Fridays, teams. And Saturday, we'll be cleaning up everything else. So we're going to have lots of pool for you this week. Our matches are starting at 9 a.m. and I believe the last matches are being called at about 11 o'clock. So we'll be streaming until midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. Thank you, Jim, or thank you, Dave. Sorry, I've got Jim Orzel on my mind because I keep waiting for him to say, "Oh, I'll buy more raffle tickets." Sorry, Dave. As soon as the guys get back from their match, they will receive your transfer and get those tickets off to you. This is the hot stuff, the BK Rush, guys. This is the one that Dave just bought tickets on. We're only selling 70 tickets. We just started this yesterday. $20 a ticket. You can e-transfer to qsportslive@gmail.com or via PayPal at paypal.me/qsportslive. We'll get those tickets off to you as soon as we receive your e-transfer. Only selling 70 tickets on that BK Rush, mark. Mark, I think we're probably about 30% sold on that Beacon Rush. Like I said, we just started that yesterday, and I think I'm probably the first one to even mention it today. But like I said, we're going to be running the stream here all day. The guys will be pushing it later this afternoon when everybody's a little bit more awake. So no rush to get tickets, but some people like to buy a ticket now, a little later, wait till the end, and spread it out a little bit. Well, thanks for tuning in, Dave. I know that we can always count on you for tuning in, watching a little bit of pool. So guys, I'm just currently waiting for them to call another match on table 1 here. So until then, we're just going to enjoy watching the ladies play here. These ladies can shoot. Dina just happened to be on the stream late last night. She ended up winning the ladies 9-ball singles. She beat the defending champion. Her name was Janet, and it ended up being Hill, I believe, if I remember correctly. Kathy here is from St. Catharines, so she lives very close, and I believe Dina is from Winnipeg. Thank you, Rob, for keeping me posted. There's so much stuff here on the desk, and Ryan's got so many windows open that it's tough to follow along on CompuSports, so I appreciate the updates. Steven is in the building, Dave. I don't know if you heard the unfortunate story yesterday, but they assigned one of their teammates to purchase all the plane tickets, and he purchased the plane tickets for the wrong day. They were supposed to arrive on Monday, but they didn't book their plane tickets until Tuesday. Not really thinking that the 9-ball started Tuesday morning. So by the time all the tickets were booked, they didn't really want to put out another $1,000 in changing their tickets. So they missed the 9-ball singles. So they got into Toronto late yesterday in the afternoon. They called me at about 9 o'clock asking which hotel we were at, because they couldn't figure out where we were, and they were at the wrong Sheraton. So by the time they got here yesterday, it was probably 10 o'clock at night, maybe a little after. But they made it. They're finally here, all in one piece, at the right place. So it was kind of good timing on their part. They didn't have any pool to play yesterday. So by the time they got here, they just kind of relaxed, got their rooms, got some food, had a good sleep. Luckily for them, they actually don't even start until 1:30 today, so a little bit of a later start for them, which is kind of nice. So get their nerves in check. Be well rested to start their tournament today at 1:30. But all the Calgary boys are here. Joe Spence, Eric Vargas, PJ Massacott, Barry Hui, Mark Vinogradov, Stephen Holem. They all made it here late last night. So you'll be seeing a lot of them, I'm sure, this weekend. Sorry, I just had PJ Mascot in my ear. It sounds like he's found a little money match to start his day off, so he's off going to go do that. I'll let you know how that goes if he comes in and lets me know. Are they the favorite to win? Ben, you know I'm a little biased because these are my boys, so I would say that they are favorite to win. However, I am not very familiar with probably 90% of people in this room. So you never know. You want to be definitely very careful about who you bet on in a pool room, because I've seen some crazy stuff happen. Good. Thanks, Dave. I'm trying to stay neutral, but it's tough, you know. These are my boys. I tend to probably mom them a little more than I should, because these guys are still pretty young. Well, besides Mark and Vino, of course. Oh, free ball for Kathy there. Ben, I'm in your hometown. You're from Niagara? I had no idea. Yeah, Dave, I try to stay neutral, but we'll see how it goes. I'll keep you guys posted. I know that you guys watch a lot of the Western streams from Calgary and surrounding area. So I'll keep you posted how they go. But PJ did say to me that it looks like the A division is all kind of kept within this vicinity. So if that is true, we'll be able to keep an eye on them and let you know who wins and who's struggling if that happens. But we'll be seeing a lot of those guys on the streams, I'm sure. Born there, so I'm assuming that you mean Niagara and 10 minutes away. Well, you're very lucky because this place is beautiful. I haven't been to Niagara in probably 20 plus years, and it is absolutely breathtaking. A lot of changes have happened here, but the falls are still the falls, and the only disappointing thing is that it is out of season for the Maid of the Mist. I would have really liked to have taken Grant on that. Grant has never been to the falls. He has never been to Niagara and hasn't been to Toronto, in fact, in probably 25 years. So that's the only thing we're missing. Just to look at the falls, they are breathtaking. But to actually go on the Maid of the Mist, that is a completely different experience. Just to feel the power behind that water and be under it is pretty crazy. So we'll have to make another trip back maybe in the summer. So it looks like we have a hill match here between Kathy and Dina. Kathy from St. Catharines, and Dina, I believe, is from Winnipeg. And it's perfect timing because it looks like there's a couple guys getting set up on table 1 here, so we'll have another match to stream right away. Oh, Ben, we have big plans. If we can get a hold of somebody there, or if anybody knows somebody that that we can talk to for the Atlantic tour, we would love to speak to them. Put in a good word for us. We'll see if we can make something happen. That would be amazing. We are very fortunate. Ted Harms, the organizer of this event here, has been very good to us. Make sure that we're taken care of. Although, obviously, he couldn't take care of all 100% of our expenses, he helps us as much as he can. Try to depend on our viewers and followers to help make up the difference with all the Q raffles and 50/50s. So again, guys, if you are interested in any of the Q raffles we got going on right now, we have a BK Rush, and we have the Eagle McDermott still going on. And every day we're running 50/50s. So as soon as the guys get back, they will receive your e-transfers and send you the tickets for the raffles or the 50/50s. The BK Rush, we're only selling 70 tickets, and we're probably about 30% on that one. We just started the raffle yesterday. $20 a ticket. 70 tickets to be sold. The Eagle McDermott, very nice queue. There's only 50 tickets at $10 a ticket to be sold on that one. And I believe we're about 50% on that one. And then the 50/50. The 50/50 tickets are $5 for 1 ticket, 3 tickets for $10, or 10 tickets for $20. And that will be drawn daily at the end of the night. Yes, Ben, good call. I will actually, I've seen Terry around. I've obviously talked to him a few times already. He's been here since Monday. He got in. Him and Stu are both here. So I will mention that to him. I'll see if he's got any connections there. Dave, in the main event room here, there is 54 tables. 54 tables in the main event here. I will flash that up really quick for you to see. This is just above the desk from where we're sitting, so this is kind of an overview of the room. You can just see Kathy and Dina in the bottom right there. So 54 tables in the main event here. There are 6 tables in the Falls View room, which is just to the other side of the hallway. And that view from that room is spectacular. They've got one wall that's completely windows, and it looks right onto the American side of the falls. Nice daylight coming in, obviously, from the windows. It's a beautiful room to play in. There's a few tables actually set out in the hallway. I believe on Friday we're going to have a clinic put on by Tom Rossman, Dr. Q. He'll be putting on a clinic out there this week. And then behind me, what you don't see is the podium. So up on the stage is Gary Benson, Ted Harms, his wife Gail, that are working hard to put on a great tournament here. Thank you, Ryan. I will write that down for the guys, and they will receive that when they get back. It's a really great venue. Obviously, it's a nice place because it is a Sheraton. The lighting could be a little brighter, I'm not going to lie. But you know what? For a tournament of this side, I've seen worse lighting, so this is definitely not the worst. It could be a little bit brighter, but it's definitely workable. The whole area is carpeted, so you're not going to bed with, a broken back. Definitely hard to be on your feet. Doesn't matter whatever's under it for this long, playing this much pool. But it's nice and carpeted. Bathrooms are pristine, great facilities. And obviously, being in Niagara, there's lots to do here. So if you got some downtime, the casino is attached. There is a strip just outside the doors. They've got the Guinness of World Records Museum, the Wax Museum, lots and tons of stuff for the kids to do. Just outside of the casino, there's a place, a hallway, a really big hallway that connects the Sheraton to the casino. And they've made it kid-friendly. So it's like amusement park games. It kind of reminds me of the Circus if you've ever been to Las Vegas and been to the Circus. Lots for the kids to do in that hallway. Yeah, Rob, we tried to kind of follow along the Atlantic tour there. I believe they couldn't get the stream going for that event. So if we could get in there, that would be fantastic. If anybody knows of any of the organizers there, put in a good word for us. We're going to try and get in contact with them for their for next year's event. I've got a couple of Eastern contacts here in the pool room that are pretty avid in the pool world. Terry Gulliver and Stu being one of them. So I'm going to mention it to them and see if they know anybody. Have we raffled any cues yet? So Steve, we finished up the AE Tiger cash buyout raffle last night. We pulled that ticket right before we shut down. That was drawn by Ted Harms himself. And the winner was Jerry Cahan. So Jerry Cahan from Hamilton, who is at this tournament, won that raffle. He is currently trying to decide what option he wants to take. He really likes the AEQ. but he also had his eye on another cue in the bag that is worth a little bit more money, so he's deciding whether to take the buyout and purchase the more expensive cue or take the AE that he had his eye on initially. We also drew for the 50-50 that we had yesterday. That pot was $445 to the winner, and that was won by Amanda Grunwald, I believe her last name was. She purchased her 50-50 tickets online kind of in the middle of the evening yesterday, so she got a good bonus. I think she bought twice for 50-50s. $7.50 for a beer, though. It is pricey, I'm not gonna lie. You are in a pretty touristy city here. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. I went down to the Starbucks and bought myself a venti caramel macchiato, which is around $5-6 at home. And she told me the price. I nearly swallowed my tongue. It was $9.60, I think it was, for a venti caramel macchiato here. So, you know, bring what you can from home. Stop at a grocery store on the way if you're able to. For those of you who don't know me, I am Asian, and I bring my cup of noodles and my instant coffees. I throw those in my bag because I try not to spend a lot of money. I'm spending conscious, if you know what I mean. Mr. PJ Mascot sitting beside me here.
Hi guys.
Did you play your set out there? Oh, didn't happen. He was just smack talking. We'll see. We'll see if he comes back. Thomas Martin, Rob. Let me write that number down. You are just a wealth of information. You wouldn't by chance happen to have an email address, do you? Yeah, right. If you are local, you got one up on us. It's definitely an expensive stay. Yeah, of course, Graydon, as soon as the ladies are done here, which happens to be Dina. Dina comes out on top on that one. This is the overview. So this is just a quick overview of the room. We've got one camera that's showing the bird's eye just from our desk here. So behind me, what you don't see is the podium that's up on the stage. Gary Benson from VNEA, CompuSport, Gail and Ted Harms that are the organizers behind me on the podium. 54 tables in the venue here. I also yesterday did a quick walking tour from the elevators where you would come down from your room. I did a walking tour, so you actually come down the hallway, walk into the room, see the Falls View rooms, where kind of everything is situated. That's a quick 5-minute video if you guys want to go back and watch that stream. So I'm just going to tune into this match here that's happening on table 1. Give me 1 second. I'm going to get their information, and I'll be right back. Okay, guys, we're ready to rock. So we have Derek from Nova Scotia and Dean from Ontario. They're just starting up here. It looks like Derek won the flip. They're racing to 6. This is the B Open 8-ball singles. Ben Francis did not make the trip, unfortunately, and I'm missing Ben. He's my roadie, my buddy. Hoping that he can make it out next year for sure. We're gonna try and make some things happen. If CSL can help the guys out, the guys can help us out. We'll scratch their back, they can scratch ours. Good morning, Oregon. Thank you for tuning in. We have some great pool for you to watch today. All day, every day, until Saturday being our last day. We'll be streaming 9 a.m. in the morning till probably midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning every day. I believe they're calling the last matches about 11 o'clock, so lots of pool to watch. Today and tomorrow, we'll be watching the 8-ball singles, all the divisions. The men's A singles will start this afternoon at 1:30, so make sure you guys tune in for that. That's going to be some great pool. Tomorrow night, the 9-ball teams are going to start. And then 8-ball teams after that, and we'll be finishing up Saturday. Ben and Dayton were amazing on the mic. They had some showtime in Penticton, and they were amazing to listen to. So they definitely have my vote too. Yeah, I think that's the only thing that Ben may be banned from doing from this point going forward. Ben seems to be definitely on your side, Jim. So this is Derek from Nova Scotia at the table here in the black. I purposely made Dean from Ontario in the red in the scoreboard so that I could remember who he was. Sorry guys, I don't mean to be rude, but I'm not very familiar with these Eastern players. Got to keep them straight somehow. My memory is good, it's just very short. Also, guys, I just want to remind you that the draws are on CompuSport. So if you are on the computer, you can go to the CompuSport website, compusport.ca, find the CCS RAID logo, and you can see every one of the brackets, every one of the draws, singles and teams there. You can search specific names for a player you're looking for. It'll tell you the team they're playing on. It'll tell you also the payouts, and typically it'll tell you where they're from if you click the name of the person. So very, very handy app on the website, or there's an app for your phone as well. So you can follow along the draws. The draws are updated live as the players check in. So super handy. Not sure what Dean was calling there. I thought I saw him call it to the. He was trying to cut it to the corner, but he may have called the kick bank on the side there too.
50-50 was won by Amanda Grunwald, I believe it was. We'll be running new ones every day, though. Drawn daily.
Graydon, I'm sorry, I cannot. I don't know how this program works. I'm just able to fill in names and scores and stuff like that. If Ryan pops by, I will ask him how to do that for you. But I don't want to be fooling around this stuff too much, otherwise it might just crash. And that's just no good for anybody. The tickets are sold out, Corey, for the AE, Tiger Q, or the cash option. That's sold out at the end of the night last night. It was probably about midnight. We got rid of the last 5 tickets. Ted Harms did draw that just on the camera before we shut down for the night. And that was won by Jerry Cahan from Hamilton. So thank you to everybody who supported us with that Q raffle. That one is now done. And we're going to try and put a new one up. But we still have the BK Rush for raffle. We started that yesterday. We're probably about 30% sold on that. $20 a ticket. 70 tickets only. Should be a nice out for Dean here. Just got perfect angle on that 7, just come off the side rail, be on the right side of that 8 ball. Just float across like that. A few more inches would have been nice, but this should work. I will flash that BK Rush poster up right now for you, Corey. This is it. This is the cue everybody's been wanting and waiting for, the BK Rush. I believe the version that the guys are raffling off right now is a wrapless version, but only 70 tickets being sold for $20 a piece. You can e-transfer your money to qsportslive@gmail.com. or via PayPal, paypal.me/qsportslive. As soon as we receive your money, we will send you a picture of your ticket, send it off to you. Really nice cue. I've tried it out myself, and it hits like any breaker I've used before. It does everything they say it does. Hits great. Who are the big names from out east? Ben DeWolf, you're killing me. I'm not familiar with these Easterner guys, and I'm very sorry. I should familiarize myself with them. But nobody has come up to me and really pointed anybody out as far as the big players. So if I don't get any feedback, we'll just have to wait until the A division starts this afternoon. I'm sure we'll figure it out. Nice break from Dean here. He's got one high ball down. I think I'm taking low ball here. Low ball just kind of seems like a really easy way to go right now. Take the 5-3. One goes in the side. If you're anywhere on that right side, you can take the 2-4 even. But everything goes. Nothing is really tied up. You've got that 6 ball in front of the 8 just for security. If you take high ball, you got to bump that 8 ball out, which is a little difficult. You got nothing over there to bump it out with. Yeah, the viewers might be better ones to ask. Obviously, there's lots of Eastern viewers online right now. So maybe you guys can give us a little feedback on who to watch for, who's at this tournament. Because we're pretty familiar with the Western players, but not too many out East. Yeah, that's a great idea, Boyne. I don't know if Ted seems to be a little camera shy, but I'll ask him. Besides that, I have not seen him in the room yet today. I believe he is working out all the payouts and all the paperwork, stuff like that. He didn't end up coming to the room until later yesterday, but he was here right to the end. In the advanced 8 ball, Greg Wilson and Patty Briand. I will keep my eye open for those names. Chris Pegg. You're welcome, John. Thank you for tuning in. It's a nice shot. And just to reiterate, this tournament, guys, is a great tournament to come to if you're thinking about it. Obviously, Niagara Falls is beautiful. You qualify to play in this tournament if you play in a CCS or ACS league. And if you have 8 weeks, I believe the magic number is, you're able to play singles and team event. If you don't play in an ACS or CCS league, you can still play the singles events. You just pay the registration fee and a little sanction, and you're able to play the singles. There's 8 ball and 9 ball. So if you're thinking about coming down, book it off for next year. It's a great tournament. Thank you for tuning in, Nanaimo. I believe there are a few BC players here. I know that we actually have a couple of teams from Oklahoma and New York here. So I'm very excited to see different players. Obviously, we don't get out of Western Canada too often. So this is a great opportunity for us to see different players. Oh, it's a great out by Dean. Snacks in that bag and that bag there. I am not sure how the boys are doing. They are the back end of the room there. But I'm assuming they're doing all right. Obviously, they didn't lose 3-0 because they're still playing. Thanks, Ben. You obviously know the drill. If you guys could take a quick moment, just share the stream for us. The more viewers, the better. Trying to give Ted some good numbers so that he'll insist us being here next year at all of his events going forward. So share the stream to all your pool groups, friends, family, if you know anybody playing here. The stream is available to watch on YouTube as well, you guys. If you know somebody who does not have Facebook, we are live on YouTube as well. So you can set your notifications on YouTube and you'll get an email every time we go live. So you don't have to be on Facebook to watch our streams. Yeah, Tony, I'm not sure how the payouts are worked out. That's obviously up to the organizers. Obviously, I would imagine the more participants, the bigger the pots. I can't imagine setting up a tournament like this in a venue like this and it being very cheap. So the costs are very high to put on a tournament like this. But obviously, the more people that take part, the bigger the pots will be. You can see, like I had mentioned, all the draws, all the payouts for all the divisions on CompuSport. So have a look. Well, thank you, Michael. Thanks for tuning in. Like us on Facebook, guys. Set your notifications to on, and you'll get notified every time we go live. We have been following Ted Harms along in his venues and his tournaments all year. Actually, probably for the last 2 years, Ted's had us around. He treats us really good. You can watch it on Facebook. So if you go to Facebook and just search for Q Sports Live, we're on Facebook, and you can watch us on YouTube as well. Yeah. You can just Google Q Sports Live. Yep. Here's our card. If you go to YouTube and just set your notifications to on, you'll get an email every time we go live. Sorry, guys. So I'm glad you can tune in, Michael, and I'm glad you enjoy it. We do it because we love it as well. And I'm slightly biased, but I think that since we've started streaming, we have grown the game quite substantially from where we're at in Western Canada. So we hope that wherever we're at, we just keep the game growing, give it some good exposure, because we love the sport and we love the people here. Well, welcome Aberdeen, Scotland. Thank you for tuning in. So PJ just gave me a quick update on Ryan. Ryan is 3-3 against Alex, and I believe Alex is from Alberta because I recognize him. And Grant is down 3-1, but he is at the table and shooting. So that is another one for Dean. Dean seems to be on a roll here. So this is the B Division 8-ball singles that we're watching right now. They're racing to 6. That's that little yellow number on the right of the scoreboard. Yes, Chris, that's right. Ryan is playing Alex Pettyjohn. I believe he's from Medicine Hat, if I remember correctly. Welcome, Florida. Maybe you can throw some of your nice weather our way. It is currently snowing in Niagara. But it doesn't matter, the falls are still beautiful. Okay, so a big break from Dean, but it was dry. And a little lopsided. Everything looks to be on the right of the table here. So Derek is going to try and make something happen. Wants to get on the board here. Got to try and catch up early. You don't want to leave it too late. Welcome, New Jersey. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. And we're happy to have you, Illinois. Michael, I'm aware that the ACS tournament in Vegas happens, I believe it's in May. I think that you'll see a few more players every year going down to that tournament. We are also trying to get CSL there as well to stream the event. So if you guys can put in a good word for us, we're trying to work our way to that tournament as well. Oh, I hope so, David. You can only handle so much snow. Fortunately for us, it is not terribly cold. It's just snowing. When that breeze kicks up, it's pretty cold. It goes right through you. But I shouldn't complain because it can be much colder. I think it's probably just around the 0 mark. But it could be, you know, minus 30, minus 40. So thankful that's not happening. Oh, so mean of you guys to brag about your weather. I don't want to be a Debbie Downer, but it's snowing again. Dean looks like he's working at a pretty good table here. His last 4 balls do go to pockets. He's just calculating and mapping his out here. He just wants to be very mindful of this 6 and where this 6 is going. I would take the 2 here. Pop back out to relatively close to where he's at now. And once that 2 is gone, that 6 ball goes right to the top right corner there, or to the bottom right corner. However he works it out, but then that 8 ball goes nice and tidy into the side. That looks perfect. I think nothing too fancy here, just a stop shot. That 6 ball will go to the top right corner. That was a nice out. He worked that out perfect. So another one for Dean. We're hoping that Derek can get on the board here, make it, keep it tight. It's never fun to watch a blowout, so. Blizzarding in Moncton. Sorry, Rob, but I know what that's all about. We get freak weather out west in Calgary too, so. You'll save us some sunshine at a place at the bar. That is so great. I hope we can make it down there sometime. And just so you guys know, CSL is willing to travel if you have tournaments that you'd like us to stream. Get us in touch with some of the organizers. Typically, if we can just cover some of our costs for travel and room, we don't charge the tournament anything for the players. It is free to view. We'll work out as much as we can, the best we can, work together to bring you some great tournaments. Hopefully we can get to some more places. That is true, Ben. It is nice and toasty in here, and it'll be toastier tonight when the tomorrow when the teams start. Oh. Well, have a good trip, Rob. Enjoy. I'm sure you can watch us live in Cuba as well. Make sure you tune in. You know, Alton, I think there are definitely good players misranked. It happens everywhere. You can't catch everybody. There will always be ones that kind of slip through. But the good news is there is also a reason why Derek is ranked B as well. He must have won a qualifier or a C division somewhere down the road. That's why he's ranked up. Otherwise, he'd be playing in the C. So there's reason for him to be here. We've all had days where we struggle and days that we play amazing. So. Not here to judge, just want to watch some good pool, some good matches. That's right, Tony. Consistency is key. Dean may have had a bowl of Lucky Charms this morning. You don't know. Yeah, I'm pulling for Derek here. I want him on the board, and I want him to keep it close. That's right, Chad. These are Valley bar box tables. So 3.5 by 7s and big bucket pockets. Anything can happen. David, you're watching the CCS Canadian Championships in Niagara. So we had our first day yesterday, Tuesday. We are here all week. Our last day is Saturday. So we'll be streaming 9 a.m. till approximately midnight, 1 a.m. by the time we shut down. And that's Eastern Standard Time. I don't know if I would call them sandbaggers, Tony. I would say some people are misranked. There are going to always be players that are not playing in the division that they probably should. It happens in every tournament, in every ranking system. I have not found a ranking system that is 100% as of yet. And as an organizer, you only have so much information to put these guys in the category that they need to be in. So it's tough. You want to be fair to both the tournament and the player. It's a tough position to be in. I love those diamond tables too, Chad. You know, tighter pockets, more lively rails, faster cloth. Reacts definitely a little bit better than I think the Valley tables do, but fortunate that we play in a city where we have access to lots of diamond tables. So, but these Valleys are good for tournaments like this. There's lots of beginner players here, lots of lower level players that like these Valley tables, and they're good. And I think it makes you a good player to be able to change your gears back and forth. I agree, Ben. If we could get everybody to report to Fargo, that system I think has the most potential. But unfortunately for them right now, they are not 100% accurate because they're just they don't have enough information. So if we can feed them more information, I think the better that system will be. I try to be, you know, as unbiased as I possibly can. I see both sides of a tournament. I've run tournaments before. I'm a pool player. I've traveled to lots of tournaments, so I see both sides. As a tournament organizer, it's really tough. It's tough to be fair to the player and the tournament, and be able to collect all the information on every individual. It's almost impossible. So I think that a lot of the players kind of need to take onus on themselves and be honest with the tournament director and say, hey, you know, I don't think I'm a C player. I think maybe I should play B. I'm not, you know, Stephen Holem. I'm not, you know, one of these guys that takes home the money every time. But I'm not a bottom end player either. If the players took more onus to be honest about where their ability was, that would make it easier. However, pool players are not always like that. Mike, there are still tickets for the BK Rush. We are probably about 30% sold on those. We just started it yesterday. And I've just mentioned it a few times today, so hopefully by the end of today, that'll be done or close to getting done. Tony, I wouldn't say that nobody out east likes the Fargo. It's just we just started having tournaments that actually do report to Fargo. I know every tournament that I run from the Hidden Spot in Calgary, it is reported to Mike Page for his collection of data. Calgary right now is the only place that I'm aware of that has consistent tournaments, other than the Corner Pocket and Red Deer, but he has a tournament maybe once every couple of months. However, Brian Butler just opened up a new hall in Edmonton, and I believe he is reporting his results as well. So more results are coming in. We need a little bit more time. I don't think that there's many tournaments in the BC or Vancouver area that report, but more and more places are starting to make that effort, so hopefully we'll see more results coming in. That's true, David. That's a good point. Nobody complains about a higher level player having a bad day. It's just the lower level players that have an excellent and amazing day that people complain about. That is true. And everybody's entitled to a good day and a bad day. I think we tend to overlook the shit factor sometimes. Excuse my English. We'd love to have you, Chad. Hidden Spot has tournaments all the time, some bigger ones, some smaller ones. I know they're having a St. Patrick's Day tournament this coming weekend for, I think it's a $50 entry. Last weekend they had a 10 ball on the 9 foots. That was a $100 entry. So lots of variety to choose from. Yeah, Dean seems to be kind of running away with this one. But it is double knockout, so even if Derek doesn't make it happen here, he's still got another chance on the B side. Thank you, Logan. When the guys get back, they will check the e-transfers and get those tickets off to you. Well, we'd love to have you, Ryan, if you could make it out to one of our tournaments. On Facebook, probably the best way to keep track of that is to become a member, a follower of Hidden Spot. Spot Staff, I think her page is called. And Calgary Pool Scene. Calgary Pool Scene and Alberta Billiards. You should get notification of all of the tournaments happening in Calgary, Red Deer, Edmonton. And like I said, we're pretty blessed to have a really strong pool community out there. So that's the last 8 ball for Dean. That was a little bit of a runaway. He is zoned in. So guys, it looks like I've got nobody waiting to come on these tables right away here. And I am 20 minutes until the stream dies out anyway. Facebook only lets us stream for 4 hours max. So just before I go, I'll flash this up for you. This is the BK Rush. Everybody's wanting this cue. It is sold out everywhere. I believe they are back ordered until August. So we're only selling 70 tickets on this queue. It is the Raffles version that we're raffling right now. We're about 30 or 40% sold on this queue. So I would imagine it should be done by end of day today. If you're looking for a ticket, you can send your money via e-transfer, qsportslive@gmail.com, or via PayPal, paypal.me/qsportslive. As soon as we receive your transfer, we will send you a picture of your ticket, and we will do the live draw as soon as we sell out. Also, just for your information, this is the schedule for the week. Today we are playing the 8-ball singles, all the divisions. The A division is going to be starting here in about a half an hour, so make sure you guys tune in for that. Singles, we're going to be continuing tomorrow with the start of 9-ball teams in the evening. Friday, 8-ball teams all day for all the divisions. And then Saturday is the final day, and we're going to clean everything up. So make sure your notifications are set on the Facebook page. You'll get a notification every time we go live. So like I said, guys, I got nobody coming on to these tables right this minute, but I believe we will be on shortly within about a half an hour. So make sure you tune back in, and we'll see you soon.
Put me up here front first. Oh, no.
Looks like we're going to have Hui up next, so make sure your notifications are on. Thanks, guys.